Welcome to Hank's Place. Today's word is distracted. Let's check out Matthew 16, beginning with verse 16. There, Peter gets a download of revelation knowledge from Father God. And Peter suddenly knows that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of the living God. And this happened so naturally that Peter did not even realize it had come from the Father. Jesus had to tell him. Soon afterward, an extremely revealing interchange occurs. It begins with verse 21. Jesus began to show his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem, suffer many things from the elders, chief priests, and scribes, be killed, and then raised up on the third day. Horrified, Peter takes Jesus aside and began to rebuke him. And Jesus replies to Peter, "Get behind me, Satan. You are a stumbling block to me, for you are not setting your mind on God's interests, but man's." Another translation reads, "You are not mindful of the things of God, but the things of men." And the one I like best is the Message Bible that says, "You have no idea how God works." You have no idea how God works. Think about it. Satan has no idea how God works. And I suggest to you that most people speaking in media, in social media, and all around us have no idea how God works either. Again, this happened so naturally that Peter didn't realize in a moment he had become a mouthpiece for Satan. And so confident Peter was that how he was thinking and what he was speaking was right, that he unhesitatingly rebuked Jesus, the Son of God. Wow! Have you ever told God what's right? Corrected God? Consider that expression. Man's interests. How man views life around him. Government, current events. Man's view of civil rights and equality, of history, power, fame. Need I go on? Now, the devil is a master at distraction. Notice it wasn't a temptation to outright sin like immorality or murder or even jealousy and envy. The devil had distracted Peter from seeing things God's way. Don't you think Jesus knew why he had come? Certainly. But the devil had Peter looking at things from man's vantage point, the Jewish expectation of the Messiah, conquering, coming in triumph, not suffering. My dear friends, there are tons of voices out there today, voices of distraction. They seek to distract us from our devotion to God, walking in his ways, and choosing to see things from his viewpoint. Anything that will bring our thinking and speaking down to mere man's level will do. Soon we'll be so mired in the muck that we'll think God has abandoned or is punishing America for her sins. Not so. Set your mind today on God's interests. Keep it there. You will stay alive after you have come alive.